Hello and welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis. I'm your host, Kenny, Senior Research Analyst with the MiniAnalyst.com. The first thing we're looking at here is a chart of the market. This is the mini S&P 500 futures contract. This is the front month. Excuse me. Looking at a last print of 1043.25 on this Friday, the 25th day of September 2009. And what we're looking at here is our intraday dynamics. These are the indications that we use to kind of gauge where the market is likely to head. And as we can see on this Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, this was the conclusion of the two-day FOMC meeting. On this Wednesday, we had the obligatory drift higher and the resultant sell-off, sell the news. The market didn't particularly care for the Fed's comments. Arguably, one would expect, but nevertheless, we are technicians, and we only care what the market's telling us, not particularly what everyone else is telling us. Having said that, as you can see on this Wednesday, we did get the drift higher. If we can actually take an aside right over here, we'll look at a daily chart of the market. Last time we spoke, we had mentioned this very strong level of resistance right at 1067 in the S&P 500 cash market. This is the daily chart. As you can see, this was very strong resistance. We mentioned right at the top there that the market was likely not to make any higher moves, any higher gains. Any more gains, I should say, given the strength of that resistance. And lo and behold, we did get a little bit of a fake out on Wednesday, and the subsequent reversal, outside bar reversal, actually right there. To close the low end of the day's range. We've continued on down and actually closed below the short-term measure of trend. This actually has turned our short-term bias to gray status, bullish, but of course, from an official standpoint, from an official market bias standpoint, we do remain officially bullish. Having said that, over above a move over 960 moved us back to the bullish state, and of course, it would take a lot more for us to negate or have our bias negated. On the bullish standpoint. While we're looking at the daily chart, we can go ahead and continue. The short-term measure of trend has moved to the bearish side. Or gray status bullish. From a momentum perspective, we've moved to short-term bearish. One could argue. So we're actually a great status bullish right here on this. And from a directional movement perspective, we're also short-term completely has negated in terms of gray status. Short-term bullishness has gray status and actually won't move to bearish till we get some more acceleration on the downside. But right now, the short-term measures of indication have certainly waned. But that's in the short term. We are longer term from this vantage point. We're certainly longer term. Having said that, caught on one of our biggest moves, I believe it was a 500-point gain right there, and of course chopped around essentially over the last several months, actually about a year since we locked in those gains. Kind of been choppy, a little bit choppy, but just trying to negate. Of course, this is a long-term vantage point, and actually we'll bring back the market. We're getting a little bit of a sell-off right here. As you can see, the bears remain in full control. We did get that ET sell signal actually on an intraday. We broke below the trend on this Wednesday. As you can see, bearishness was the case throughout the day here. Almost no bullishness throughout the day here. Just a little whippiness in terms of the Fed right there. But as you can see, a quadruple threat bearish bias. All red means all sell, all bear, and we got to move back below the trend. Not only that, we had a fake out breakout. So definitely very bearish for the market right here around 1065 in concert with the aforementioned daily perspective suggesting extreme resistance around 1060 to 1070 in the market. This, of course, is the futures, but nevertheless, the very strong resistance in concert with all this bearishness suggested the market was going to go lower. That's what it did yesterday on the Thursday. We're actually near the lows, certainly at the morning session lows of around 1040 in the market right now. Just trying to hold the 1040 level. Tried to break it down earlier, but nevertheless, we are almost no bullishness there. Bearish, bearish, bearish. So a triple threat bearish bias here. Now breaking back below the trend. The bears certainly do remain in control from a short term, and that's of course intraday perspective. Very short term. Now, of course, on a daily perspective, that's an entirely different perspective. But nevertheless, we do remain longer term bullish for our intents and purposes, but are short term bearish given the market. right there. So that's where the market stands. Actually, we could probably look at a couple of things. There is our R2K Day Trader System 2.0. This actually trades the EMD market. As you can see, a beautiful winner from almost 700, carrying over to the next day, taking full advantage of the entire short setup, booking nearly 25 points. We'll call it actually 17 points in profit on the EMD contract. Another EMD system that we have, the venerable S&P 400 System 1.0, EMD System 1.0. Beautiful buy right down here around 660 for a $4,000. Covers at 700, exits at 700. Actually reverses to the short side. There you can see $4,000 per contract on this system that we've had for so long. And as you can see, right back, so $4,000 there, catches a winner, right back to the short side around 700. So another 25-point winner for this system. This, of course, is one of our venerable swing systems and is part of our swing portfolios. Of course, the matte black and many other swing portfolios. We'll go ahead and minimize that. And look over here, the daily driver. Daily driver, again, beautiful setups, long, or winner. I actually just wanted to show you, I believe it was the Swing System 5.0. Continues to this system has just been unbelievable and continues to be so. Look at all these winners, huge winners, actually catches a loss there, right back, negates it with another beautiful winner right here, about 300 to 400 points right there. Actually in the long setup right now, so eating a little bit, giving back a little bit of the profits, but just a beautiful system has been the Swing System 5.0. Swing System 3.0, look at this winner again, trading the EMD, catches a short signal above 700, holds it all the way down to 680 for $2,000 per contract on the Swing System 3.0. Swing System 9.0, this is our trades ES, just catching beautiful winners right there. We are running out of time, so we're going to go ahead and look and see where we've been. Well, the dual day trader ES continues to outperform everyone. As you can see, over the last 9 days, it's gained another $862.50, 17.2. Actually, I take that back. That was, I believe, yesterday. So here's 30, up $862.50 just in 1 day alone, up 17.25%. As you can see, Delta Black was the closest in number 2. Actually, the matte black, Swinger DT, and the Delta Black all tied for the second spot roughly. But the outstanding portfolio again was the dual day trader ES. Definitely one of our most popular portfolios, considering the fact that you can trade, if you have $100,000, you can certainly buy 20 units, or you can start with just $5,000. So definitely a wide spectrum does the market serve. Thursday capping off an impressive $2,000 gain, 38% in just the last 9 days. As you can see, the portfolio has put up an astounding 234% over the last 86 sessions. So 9 days up 38%. Just $900 just yesterday alone. 86 days, $11,700. If you're interested in this portfolio, you can actually subscribe to it a couple of ways. We have a special right now. If you buy 4 units of the dual day trader ES, now you can use these concurrently or consecutively. You can trade 4 units at a time, or you can just buy 4 quarters. You must specify buy 4 quarters, so you essentially get a full year of 1 unit. However you want to mix and match it, just go ahead and enter promo code. What you'll do is you'll go to the dual, this is actually the home page, go to dual day trader ES, or up on the dual day trader link right there, click add to cart, and for some reason our code's not working right there. Hopefully it works this time. Promo, enter promo code promo, go ahead and apply that, and oh, take that back, you have to have 4. There we go. So you buy a minimum of 4, and you can save, if we can get this going, 25%, save $500. If you have any questions, go to the website, chat with the support team live, or shoot us an email to admin@MiniAnalyst.com, and we will see you next time.